If you are wearing dark glasses, you will see always dark outside. Doesn't matter how is the reality, isn't it? Exactly. Same, we all have mental beliefs and that decide our reality, that decide our destiny. Because our belief is like our programming, like a computer has a programming. We program to function it with that programming. And same, we have this mental programming, that is beliefs, the way of thinking. If you have more money or less, good relationship or not, your health is very good or not, all these things depends on outer situation, your environment, but very minimal. The biggest factor is how is your belief system, what you're thinking inside your mind, the pattern of your thinking. And that's the biggest problem, because more than 90% of beliefs are set by our society, friends, circle, because since childhood we have learned this from outside. The problem is, and many of them is negative beliefs, because our society is more than 90% having negative beliefs. So you have to replace them with a positive belief if you want to change your life. Your inner world is creating outer world. When nothing is working, then check your belief system. You know why everyone says this is a famous quote? Before changing the world, change yourself. It is talking about that belief, the mental pattern, that programming we all have. That is the first thing we all have to change. And that's how you can change something outside as well. So having the right belief is very important. Can be very helpful if it is right, but if it is false, it can also be very dangerous as well. Power of belief. I will give you a perfect example of this. Before the discovery of planes, whole world was trying to make some flying planes, but it was not possible. Even scientists have all the resources, money, but they could not make it possible. And there were some two normal being, they believed that it is possible, and then they made their first airplane, and they were just cycle mechanic. They are Wright brothers. For the first time they make it possible, and when they had their first flight, people came to interview them, how was your first flight? Do you know what they said? It wasn't their first flight. They had thousands of flight before in their mind, in their thoughts, imagination. That's how they made it possible. So that is the power of belief. If you believe, everything is possible in this world. I'm going to tell you how you can change your belief pattern and how you build the belief. To build the belief, we need pillars. And these beliefs are made about by three major reasons. That's how we make our belief. And the number one is from the society, what majority of people are doing or believing. We also start to believe that, because everyone believes that, and it also become a universal belief for us. That's how all these false beliefs we got, without a quench of knowing how it is and what is the reason of this belief, we just start to believe. Number two is perspective, how you perceive the situation. Some event happen in your life, and how you perceive that event, you make belief according to that. If you have a wrong perception, you will have that false belief. It depends on your perception. So belief needs always some pillars to stand to, because belief doesn't come just in one day. You have to experience the thing. Number three is knowledge, the wisdom. The wisdom, what knowledge you are putting into this mind, what programming you are setting into this mind. That is also very important. And limiting belief, and limiting belief, we all have some limiting belief. I will tell you, this limiting belief is the biggest obstacle in everyone's life. If you want to do something in your life, if you want to achieve some success or anything, you always have some limiting belief. It could be I can't do that, I am not capable of doing that, it is not for me, there is this reason, that reason. This is are just belief or rules you are making, setting for yourself. It is not in that situation, it is just belief is just like an illusion. I will give you one example of limiting belief. We have a dog in our family, and when we have guests in our home, I have to chain her, and whenever tie her, she become very gentle. She doesn't try to run, and because she knew that now she got chained, so she become very gentle, cute, innocent. And one day what happened, we had guests and I chained her from the neck, but I forgot to tie her chain with that grill, and I came after 1 hour and she was sitting very quietly. She even didn't try to run out of that place. She didn't move because she had this belief, now she cannot move, now she is chained. And we all have this kind of belief in our life that I can't, I'm not capable, I'm having this problem. So I'm just giving one example of limiting belief and how it can stop your growth. So belief is very important if it is right. So you have to build up right belief. How you can build up right belief? Number one is wisdom. Consume the right knowledge, the positive knowledge. From where you are having this knowledge, just try to know, is it not outdated? Because many of the beliefs that were true but not according to the present situation, like many superstition or beliefs we are following, but right now that doesn't make any sense, but in earlier times they were making sense. So before making any belief, just make sure it is serving you, it is serving your happiness, and it is not about the cultural or religious. It might be, but it should be follow your wisdom, it should be helping you. And if it doesn't serve you, doesn't believe. Or otherwise, experience, try to experience, don't believe on anyone. Experience through your own experience, because for everyone it could be different. Affirm yourself with positive affirmation. Whatever you want to be in your life, say to yourself, I'm a change maker, I'm a great teacher, I'm a great businessman. Whatever you want to be in your life, affirm, visualize, imagine that, and you will change your belief system and you will change the world. According to Placebo Effect, scientists have found when to some patient fake empty capsules are given, they start to heal by themselves automatically with the power of belief. Scientists have proved, they have tested. In one research, they went to one party, and in one party, it was in a bar, and the alcohol they were serving, the beer they were serving to their guest. One day, the scientists set up, it was all like real, and the beer they were serving, it was 0% alcohol, and nobody knows they are like having this social experiment. And after the party, not even a single person realized that there was no alcohol in the beer. Everyone start to get high, they start to feel happy, whatever they feel after drinking. Because of that belief, every time they drink, they feel happy, they feel energetic or dancing, or nobody, not even a single person realized that there was no alcohol in that beer. And awareness is very important, consciousness. Suppose you are driving a vehicle. Can you fall asleep? Can you be unconsciously drive the vehicle? You have to be conscious while you're driving your vehicle. So in your life also you have to be conscious. What belief you are making, what obstacle you are having in your life, what belief you are making for yourself, what programming you are setting. That's gonna decide your future and your destiny.